It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far. And an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Torres has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
In the second spot, second baseman, Jen Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Alejandro Pinto.
Digging in now, Alejandro Pinto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And there are the umpires. Is assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Sean Manaea will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low 3/4 arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Way out in front.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. And with two away, look at our playoff tree here. And you can see the winner here will match up with the St. Louis Cardinals in this year's World Series. And what a fall classic that'll be. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Ellsbury, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Damn.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 5. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Davis at second. Joyce on at first with 2 down. Right side. Torres picks it up. On to first. And the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His career numbers against Manaea, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Looking up is Davis. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Miguel Cano.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cold strike on the inside corner. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed.
In now, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Justin Bohr, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Justin Bohr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bohr is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped him up. Taylor is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Carlos Gonzalez.
So digging in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Gonzalez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. He'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Follows under it. And that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Alejandro Pinto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Popped high in the air. Bourne over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. This is in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. 1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0 and 2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
The 0-2 home. Count remains at 0 and 2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Athletics, right fielder, Steven.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Joyce. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. At the plate, Justin Bohr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Justin Bohr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry, his second home run of the series, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro Pinto.
Into the box, Alejandro Pinto. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This is on the ground over to first. Moore scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the A's, courtesy of Jed Lowry. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty D. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Here's Chris Davis now.
Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
On its way is pitch number 75. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jack Rickon.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Olson, base runner at first with 1 out. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now. Now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
0-2, here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gonzalez over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's.
Number 31, Sean Kelly.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Justin Bohr.
He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Lowry. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call it the plan, and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Up around the face. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they won. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Jed Lowry will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now batting, Alejandro Pinto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's come set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Poor has room in foul territory. And he brings it in on a warning track. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees have evened up the league championship series at 3 games apiece to force a Game 7. Luis Severino takes home the win. Sean Manaea was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.